All right, violins and violas that are working on naturals. Okay, this is just a good way to review if you already know how to play naturals, F natural and C natural, or if you're just learning how to do naturals. We generally think of these notes as low 2. Okay, and I do that because we do want to try to get used to just calling it F natural and C natural, so we just already know where our finger goes rather than calling it low 2. But for now, we'll call it whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay. So this is page 32 in Essential Elements, and we're looking at, let's read F natural. So that's going to be different from F sharp. When we play F sharp, right, on the D string, I know it might look funny when I'm holding it like this, but I have F sharp is far away from first finger, right? E, F, okay, great. But now for F natural, since F natural is lower than F sharp, I'm going to take that finger, and if you look, I'm going to lower it back. Now if you have tape on your instrument, high 2 or F sharp would be on the tape. Low 2 or F natural is going to be not on the tape. It's going to be next to 1. So you have to lower that finger back. If I hold my violin in playing position, F sharp looks like this. F natural looks like this. Okay, and I'm just moving these fingers out of the way so you can see. F sharp, F natural. So really make sure that you can almost feel those fingers touching. So instead of your fingers being far apart, the peace sign, you have them close together. Okay? Awesome. So that's going to be F natural. Anytime that you see that sign for natural, you're going to do a low 2. All right? So let's get that finger ready for F natural, and we're going to play 126. Ready, and F, F, F. Now we have F, then E, and F, F, F. Okay? Now if you hear that your F sounds different than mine, just check your finger, okay? Really make sure that you're in the right position you need to be in. Now let's look at 127. This is called half steppin' and whole steppin'. In music, we're thinking about a whole step being, like they say, 2 half steps combined. 1 half and 1 half equals a whole, right? Music is math. Great. A half step is the smallest distance between 2 notes. Okay, that you might find that is different as time goes on in music theory. But anyway, when you do a half step, you can see that my fingers are literally half stepping. It's like they're tiptoeing around, okay? When I'm whole stepping, you can see I'm taking bigger steps. So think of it like you would walk around, right? If you're tiptoeing, you're going to take small steps, but if you're taking big steps, you can think of that as a whole step. So that's going to be something that we want to pay attention to in 127, because we're going to start with G, and then we're going to go to a half step, fingers touching to F sharp, high 2, then back to G. Rest, lift the bow, then we have G to low 2, whole step, back to G. Okay, so I have to have 2 different Fs. I have to have my F sharp and my F natural in that one. All right, and you can repeat and play that a couple times. G, F sharp, G, G, F natural, G, and just make sure you can really distinguish the difference in that F, okay? Going on, we're going to go to a really favorite one of pretty much every student I have, Spy Guy. And Spy Guy is going to literally sound like you're creeping around like a spy, okay? So you're going to start with G, and you can shadow bow this one if you want, but I just am going to play it first so you can hear the pitch. You have G, G to F sharp, then you're going to F natural, low 2, back to high 2, then G, F sharp, G, keep your fingers down, open G, back to G, F sharp, F natural, then E, then F natural, F sharp, and G, G, G. Okay, so the arrows are really good indicators to help you know if the note should be high 2, the arrow is going to be pointing up. If it should be low 2, the arrow will be pointing down. Okay? The very last one on this page is 129, minor details. Okay, when we say minor, you might think of something that has minor details, like really small details, right? And in minor, in music, we're thinking of things that could potentially sound mysterious. Sometimes you hear the word sad or dark, right? So in minor, you get, or I should say in major, you get this really bright sound. In minor, you get a darker sound. Right? So it's cool. So this is opening up a whole new avenue of sounds that we can play, okay? Or moods that we can play in music. So 129 in minor details, you're doing your typical pepperoni pizza rhythm, but you're gonna now have low 2s or F naturals. So it's gonna sound like this. D, D, E, E, low 2, low 2, low 2, G, then A, then A, G, G, low 2, G, then A, G, low 2, 1, 0. And you really wanna make sure you hear that dark quality, because if you play the wrong notes, sounds like a good old time, right? And we know in minor details it's not supposed to sound as bright, okay? All right, remember you can always shadow bow, you can sing, right? I'm sure in music class you've sung the difference between major and minor before. So if you can really focus on hearing that pitch and singing it, that might also help you as well. But again, pay attention to those arrows because they'll visually help you as well, okay? Good luck.